think the majority of us, we're falling into this trap of comparison and unworthiness now. Um, where, for example, let's say you are applying for a job as a salesman, but you have little experience in sales. And you see that there's other people who are really good salespeople. And you think to yourself, well, those salespeople that I know, they would be a much better fit for this job. I don't deserve this job. And then what you're doing by thinking that is you're just locking yourself out of the opportunity to get that job and actually improve and become that kind of good salesman that you think you should be. The funny thing with that is I think we can all kind of relate to that, but in reality, there was no problem to begin with. Like, you have to think about that. You just literally made this problem up in your mind. Why should you think about if you are the right person for the job? Why shouldn't you let them decide that? Why do you have to block yourself from this kind of opportunity to just, like, and it's not just sales. It's with everything. Like, okay, dating, you're going, you see a kind of person that you like, but then you're like, okay, well, I don't think I'm good enough. See, we are making up these problems in our minds because we're trying to evaluate, and we judge ourselves based on what we think we should be, instead of just being whoever we are and just doing whatever we want to do, doing whatever we are going to do, and then just like either letting it work out or not work out. Just, if somebody is gonna reject you, you don't have to do that for them. You don't have to evaluate whether they're going to reject you or not for them to reject you. This is not your responsibility or something. And similarly, you don't have to evaluate whether you are worthy or whether you are going to succeed in order to make a decision about whether you should go for it. Like, why would you even do that? Who's really to say that you do or you do not have what it takes for whatever you want, like whatever you want to do, or to be accepted into whatever role that you're looking to fill, right? And why does it have to be you? Like, why can you not let the world decide if you are helpful or if you are worthy or whatever? I mean, not to say that you should look at outside events and people and then look at their reactions and then judge, okay, well, I guess I'm not worthy or whatever. Is not what I'm saying. But if you're gonna be rejected, then they can do that. Why do you have to do it for them? I think this has to do with shame or guilt complex, and maybe also probably something like with your upbringing or like your childhood, where perhaps people were expecting that you anticipate what people's reactions are gonna be, and you anticipate what they would think of you, and how dare you think something else, right? How dare you assume something else? You should know that, you should know not to apply to this job, because now you're being a nuisance for them even needing to reject you. It's like, it should have been obvious to you that you're a waste of time. That's actually quite crazy if you think about it, right? And I guess you just become so sensitive to the pain of this kind of rejection that you're just doing everything in your power to keep the world from reminding you about this guilt and shame and unworthiness that you're carrying. Like, you carry that shit inside of you, and so you're just really afraid of finding more evidence for this belief in the world, because that shit hurts, of course. But you don't have to believe that you're not acceptable or worthy or whatever just because you got rejected a few times, from like be it when it comes to like socializing, or be it when it comes to your career. You're still in charge of yourself, what you're doing, what you choose to think and feel and believe about yourself, and your whole attitude. And so just be who you want to be. Just go for it. You shouldn't really be afraid of how the world will react to you, because in the end, it's anyway you who decides what you're gonna believe about yourself. Because no matter in what form this rejection comes, it's still you in the end. Like, you're still the final, how do I say, the final processing station. You're still the last, like, you're the only way to you. You're the only way to you. The only way that the world can give you feedback is through you. Like, unless it comes into your awareness, it's not happening as far as you're concerned. Like, the other side of the world could be engulfed in fire. You wouldn't know unless you know, because you saw it on TV or heard it on the radio or whatever. So every time a piece of information comes to you, you're the one who's interpreting it. You're in control of that. So really, you're not afraid of other people's judgments. You're not afraid of their opinions. You're afraid of your own opinion, because you're afraid what you will think, not what they will think. If they think something, you won't even know. You're not even gonna know if they are thinking something, like, unless they're telling you. And then still, when they're telling you, you're still the one who decides, okay, this person thinks I'm trash, so I must be trash. Or if you're just gonna say, okay, this person thinks I'm trash, that's actually, that's just probably more about them than about me. So, I think I also made another video about this, like, this is a kind of cliche statement to say that what judgment a person makes says more about them than about you. Most people don't believe in this, so they're still very sensitive to all this judgment. To put it simply, when you say something, when you have a judgment, you are making that judgment, not the thing that you're judging or the person that you're judging. You are making the judgment. And there is 1,000 different ways to judge something at any moment. Like, somebody can make a silly mistake and you can say, okay, this person's just stupid. Or you can just say, oh, that's a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. And they're not stupid, like, just for making a mistake. I also make mistakes. Funny thing with that is, the way you judge others is how you will judge yourself. So if you're judging somebody for making a mistake, you're gonna judge yourself for making mistakes and think you're stupid or whatever. Think you should be beaten if that's your judgment. So you really don't even have to retaliate when somebody's judging you, because you can just know, like, okay, well, this person has to live with themselves. So why do you get upset? Like, they have to live with themselves, not you. So you can just walk away. Yeah, but anyway, that's it for today. Yeah, if it helped you, then let me know, and let me know your questions in the comments if you think there's something I can help you with. And other than that, take care. See you next time.